It's great to know that there's a vegetable you can eat that's tasty, I particularly like it, and that it helps reduce the chances of cancer and heart attacks. Ah, Dayan, but if I eat it, I won't have, right? Patience, guys, okay? It's not like that either. Eating a vegetable isn't going to give you a miracle in your... No, but one thing's for sure. If you eat this vegetable a few times a week, you have a better chance of getting rid of these ghosts. And now we're going to learn about the benefits of arugula. That's right, arugula I think is wonderful. Many people don't know about it, but I'm going to show you arugula in practice. I planted here at home on my farm, so we're going there now. You're going to pick the arugula I planted with me, and I'm going to show you the benefits, but I want to show you the arugula on the farm. Come with me. Well, here I am in my farmer's outfit. I like to put my hat on to protect myself from the sun. I'm actually bald. And you're going with me here. Those of you who follow me on Instagram know that I do this routine every day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or so. I have my coffee, black coffee, without sugar, of course, and then I stop by the farm, take a look around, see the vegetable garden, and now basically I'm gonna pick the arugula. You're going with me. Well, folks, this is our vegetable garden. It's sunny. I'm gonna show you a few things. You already know my garden. We can make a video later just about the garden. The goal here today is arugula, papaya. Here's a little door we made here. And here, this garden here is a small garden just for our own consumption, for our family, for our neighbors. We do it quickly. This is pepper, there's cabbage, more papaya, carrots. I put in a lot of chili peppers. I really like chili peppers. There's boldo. I show it to you a lot in the stories. There's a small papaya tree. There's green and purple lettuce. Here we have coriander. And here, what else? Well, the arugula is this one. You can see that I made a big mistake. First I planted arugula here. Here is the spring onion. First I planted arugula there. And I have to take these arugula out of there because they've grown. I should have taken them out and planted them somewhere else. I planted arugula in this path, but what happened? I didn't know, my friends, that you only harvest arugula by cutting off the leaf. You leave the tree, so I plucked it. Look at the crime I was doing. I plucked it like this. Then you, my followers, explain that you just remove the leaf, cut it off with a pair of scissors, as I'm going to show you here now, okay? So, more or less like this. Holding the phone with your hand. Here, cut here. You just cut like this. It's like spring onions. Cut off the bigger leaves. Here's the arugula. I'm going to actually, there's already arugula at home. I'm just going to take a little bit so I can, actually my goal was to show you what arugula is. So, for those of you who don't know, this is it, arugula. So here it is. And there now the little goats, the kids are passing by outside. It's a good thing it's closed, otherwise they destroy everything. Here, my harvest. This is just for today's dinner. This is enough for today's dinner. Put it with the little fish, and here it is. The sun is strong here, you see. Look at it, people. It smells wonderful, wonderful. It's really relaxing, guys. Look how is it, the farm. Now it's time to get back to the video, shall we? Come with me.
Hey you guys, are you enjoying our content? Why I'm asking this? Because according to our channel analysis, 97% of the people who watch us are not subscribed to the channel. Do you believe this? So I sincerely ask, if you have liked our content, subscribe to our channel. Let's make this content reach everyone around the world, and let's make this a healthier world, okay? So subscribe our channel, and God bless you.
And now that you've seen how I planted it, how the rocket looks in the garden, I hope you enjoyed exploring my petite garden. If you found it inspiring and would like to create a small garden of your own, whether it's on your balcony or in a tiny corner of your house, please share about it in the comments. Together we can learn about the numerous advantages of growing fresh vegetables step by step. So let's get started. First of all, it helps fight cancer, which is the title of the video. Arugula has glucosinolates, phytonutrients that can act against cancer cells, and their compounds, when digested, turn into isothiocyanates, and isothiocyanates have anti-cancer activity, but not only that, anti-inflammatory and anti-proliferative. So what is that? Anti-cancer is anti-tumor, anti-inflammatory is antibody inflammation. Cancer is nothing more than an inflammatory disease, and anti-proliferative decreases tumor proliferation. Arugula also has sulforaphane and erosin, as does broccoli, which is why broccoli is also considered to be anti-cancer. The second benefit of arugula is that it improves eye health as a source of antioxidants and carotenoids. Arugula can prevent macular degeneration. What is macular degeneration? It's a disease caused by the aging of the retina, which is the part at the back of the eye that forms the image. And it's carotenoids like beta-carotene, lutein, zeaxanthin, all these medications in multivitamins that ophthalmologists give you to prevent macular degeneration. As everyone gets older, they often start to lose their sight as a result due to a problem with the retina. Do you want to keep your sight until you're old? Then use arugula. These carotenoids filter out the ultraviolet radiation that would pass through to the retina and cause this degeneration more quickly. And according to some studies, lutein and zeaxanthin can also protect your eyes from blue light, which is radiation from computer and cell phone screens. This light is very harmful and even causes insomnia in your life, so eating arugula can even help you sleep better. Look what a good thing. The third benefit, which also has to do with the cover of the video, with the title of the video, is that arugula can act on cardiovascular health. Arugula can decrease inflammation in the blood vessels due to its anti-inflammatory property that I already talked about at the beginning of the video. It balances cholesterol levels and decreases homocysteine, which when high increases the chance of heart attacks, thrombosis, and strokes. And as a source of nutrients, arugula can also improve blood pressure, thus improving blood pressure, balancing cholesterol levels, and decreasing inflammation in the vessels. Arugula has potassium and magnesium, and these two elements help to maintain the heart rhythm. So arugula is also good for arrhythmia, and in addition to all this, arugula helps to cleanse the body. Due to its fibers, it helps to remove toxins from our body. The fourth benefit of arugula is that it can help with bone health. For those of you who have osteoporosis, osteopenia, which is the younger cousin of osteoporosis, arugula is very important. All dark green vegetables are good for bones, and arugula is a source of vitamin K, which is essential for bone health. For many experts, having vitamin K in the body is much more important than calcium, and studies show that people who consume it have a lower risk of osteoporosis and consequently fractures. The fifth benefit of arugula is that it helps with weight loss. It contains important nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, all of which help with the results of those who want to lose weight. And since it is a font of fiber, it also helps you to have more satiety. The sixth benefit of arugula is that it improves digestion. Arugula is an alkaline food. Everything that is leafy, everything that is green is alkaline, so it increases the pH, it reduces acidity and increases the pH and the optimum pH level. It is excellent for digestion, digesting better, you enjoy the nutrients in the food, it's all connected. It also hydrates the digestive system and prevents a stuck bowel. And when you have a normal bowel, you improve the health not only of the bowel, but of the body as a whole. The seventh benefit is that arugula can help prevent diabetes, which is why it can also help reduce heart attacks. Diabetics have more heart attacks than normal people, and research shows that arugula seed extract helps combat blood glucose spikes, and green vegetables in general improve insulin response. Arugula also reduces triglycerides and balances cholesterol, as I've already mentioned, and because it's a food free of carbohydrates and sugars, it can be a good way to satisfy your hunger without any risk. And the eighth and final benefit, of course I could mention many here, but the video will be too long, is that it can treat inflammation and infection of the skin. Oriental medicine works with rocket oils, and they know this. According to them, the oils can prevent inflammatory diseases of the skin and can also be a natural treatment for psoriasis and eczema. But look, people, at this point, I'm not talking about a scientific study. I'm talking about what happens in Chinese medicine. For them, arugula provides skin defense against UV rays and even postpones the signs of skin aging. And if there's one thing they can talk about, it's skin aging. because the Chinese are 110 years old and look like they're 30. All this thanks to the antioxidant power of arugula, which protects the elasticity of the skin, but not only the elasticity, but also the immunity and the appearance as a whole of the skin. But I wanted to know from you, do you consume arugula from today? Are you motivated? Are you motivated to start eating in your day-to-day? Right here in the comments, and a big hug live with health, live with passion, and with God in the heart. Bye, people.